Today, space is essential not only to our way of life, it's absolutely critical to the modern way of war.
What's good, Fit Fam? Mick here, back with another reaction video. In today's video, we're going to be reacting to the U.S. Space Force's boot camp. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and at the end of this video, drop your comments down below because I want to know what you think about this. Now let's go ahead and jump into it.
Thanks for volunteering to defend our nation, and congratulations on being the first Americans to enlist directly into the United States Space Force. If you'll raise your right hand and repeat after me, I'll administer the oath of enlistment. I state your name.
I, C.G. Biggers,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States
and that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States
and the orders of the officers appointed over me,
and the orders of the officers appointed over me,
according to regulations
according to regulations
and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations and welcome to the United States Space Force.
There you have it, people. All right, so these trainees just swore in. They are about to embark on a historical journey, as in entering and joining the ranks of the U.S. Space Forces. Now let's go ahead and move into the basic training portion of the Space Force.
Now look at him. Look at him. Go like this. Go like this. Go. All right, ready? Guys, we're racing. Get over it. Get over it. Get over it.
So I believe they're just gonna run through some obstacle courses on these next few clips.
Hurry up. Hurry up. Catch
Roar, I'm a
catch
bear.
Not really intense, but I mean,
Don't let him win.
honestly, why does it really need to be?
There you go. There
It's
you
not
go.
like the Marines or the Army where it needs to be so intense, I guess.
Shimmy, 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 shimmy.
Probably more or less a familiarization. Probably 98% of these trainees, when they enter the Space Force, they're probably not going to see combat. They're going to be doing jobs like satellite communications, GPS, stuff that actually has already been done. And we'll talk about that later.
One. 18 in English. 23, you know, potato.
29. I mean, still, like, at least you.
I mean, these are basically just general obstacles that almost every boot camp, basic combat training runs through. Just the typical obstacles, over and unders, bars, shimmying across things. It's kind of funny seeing it though, because it's like they're not moving with urgency, what I'm used to as a drill sergeant, you know, saying, hey, move, hurry up, move with a purpose, stuff like that, but it is what it is.
Right? Yeah, right. Right. Stay up. Hey, keep it going, let's go.
So, yeah, if...
Come on, Jess. Good. Gentlemen, go.
All right, so I mean, they're just doing obstacles on this one. I would imagine that's all the clips they're going to show as far as their basic military training for the Space Force. General obstacles, I'm pretty sure they do a lot of other similar things. Basically, their boot camp is geared toward in conjunction with the Air Force. As of now, to my understanding, they haven't branched off and did their own thing. They're running under the Air Force basic military training. So, hey, let's see what else they got going on.
Rear security proceeding.
Entry control points.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Security proceeding.
I could see ECP being very beneficial to their jobs. There's probably going to be a lot of security forces guarding different facilities and things of that nature.
Safe.
Rear security at DMP3.
Rear security proceeding. See weapon, charge your weapon. Halt! Spread your fingers, spread your feet. 2.
17.
Slow voice. Take 6 steps away from the sound of my voice. Spread your fingers. Slowly drop to your knees. Lie down on your stomach. Spread your arms in the shape of a T. Palms up. Spread your fingers. Spread your feet. Face forward.
3. Rear security. Got it. 2. 1, 2.
Just basic security
procedures,
operations.
Rear security
controlling an entry control point. I dig it.
All right, sit it easy.
Classroom instruction. You always gotta have. There's always some type of classroom instruction. There's always something to learn in a classroom environment with any branch. So.
Understand? Yes, sir. All right. So, while we're waiting for all this to figure itself out, right? I'd like to do an introductory since there's only 7 of us. I don't know how much interaction you've had.
I see these trainees are wearing the Air Force physical fitness uniform still. I guess they haven't established a Space Force uniform. I would imagine it would replicate and look kind of similar when they do come out with that sort of uniform.
First female in my family to go into the service.
Okay, copy that.
I'm 31 years old and I love to read.
Thanks.
All right. Sir. Hey, we're just gonna stop because I don't want to watch the classroom portion. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be boring. I don't know what Reedy's really gonna talk about, but I'm pretty sure you can look this video up. Maybe I'll put it in the description below where I got this video and y'all could look at the actual whole thing. But space, not the Space Force branch itself, but space operations has been around for a while, right? Especially with the Air Force. I mean, you talk about satellites with GPS, all this other stuff. It's space, man. Like, there's a space command that falls within the Air Force. So I guess basically since the space domain has spread out and been so robust, I figured the DoD probably decided to branch off and make its own branch. So here we have it, 2020 Space Force, right? I know they were talking about this all last year and whatnot. So, I mean, it was probably inevitable that we would end up having a Space Force because we do a lot of stuff, jamming systems, satellite communications, all that stuff has to do with space and is very critical in the way we fight on today's modern battlefield, right? Anyways, that's my little spill on that. Let's go ahead and see what their graduation is looking like.
To America's newest airmen and space professionals, congratulations and welcome. In a few minutes, when you raise your hands to take the oath of office, know that our Air Force and Space Forces are stronger than we've ever been as you've joined our ranks. Every basic military training
so this is like
graduation
a mixture, mostly Air Force, but they have the Space Force trainees also tied up in there with this particular graduation. Because I mean, it was only like 5, 7, maybe, I don't know, that were part of the initial
of our nation's finest
Space Force boot camp
directly into the United States Space Force. If I could spend just a minute talking to the 7 of you that are joining our ranks, I couldn't be more excited for you. We are just 10 days away from our first birthday, and you are a plank holder in the nation's newest service since the Air Force was established in 1947.
All right, y'all. Hey, man, what are your thoughts? That's it for the first U.S. Space Force's boot camp training. I mean, what can I say? Space is a big thing, especially now in the year 2020. Drop your comments down below what y'all think about the Space Force. I know we've been talking about this for a year or two now, but I want to know what y'all think. Remember, you only got one life, saying would be great. Love yourselves so you can love somebody, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.